The rise of monotheism. This represents one of the most influential religious developments in human history. Monotheism, the belief in a single, all-powerful God, represents one of the most influential religious developments in human history. While many early civilizations practiced polytheism, the worship of multiple gods, monotheistic traditions gradually emerged in different regions and eventually shaped the spiritual and cultural foundations of billions of people worldwide. The rise of monotheism occurred over many centuries and involved religious innovation, philosophical reflection, and social change. Early religious beliefs. Most early human societies practiced forms of polytheism or animism. Civilizations such as those in ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Greece, and Rome believed in many gods. In these systems, gods were often associated with specific forces like the sun, storms, fertility, or war. Religious practices included sacrifices, temples, and rituals designed to gain favor from multiple deities. However, over time, some religious traditions began to move toward the idea that one supreme deity existed above all others. Early forms of monotheistic thought. One of the earliest known attempts occurred in ancient Egypt during the reign of Pharaoh Akhenaten. In the 14th century BCE, Akhenaten promoted the worship of a single god, Aten, the sun disk. This religious reform attempted to replace Egypt's traditional pantheon with a focus on one divine power. Although this experiment ended shortly after Akhenaten's death, it demonstrated that the concept of a single universal deity had begun to appear. The development of monotheism in ancient Israel. A more enduring form developed among the ancient Israelites. Religious texts compiled in the Hebrew Bible describe the belief in one God who created the universe and established a covenant with the people of Israel. This belief became the foundation of Judaism. The emphasis on ethical behavior, law, and a personal relationship between God and humanity became key elements. The spread through major world religions. Monotheism expanded globally through several major religious traditions. Christianity emerged in the 1st century CE and spread throughout the Roman Empire and across the Americas. It maintained belief in one God while introducing theological ideas about Jesus and salvation. Islam arose in the 7th century CE in the Arabian Peninsula. It strongly emphasized the absolute oneness of God and rejected any division of divine authority. The message spread rapidly across the Middle East and parts of Asia. Together, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are often referred to as the Abrahamic religions, because they trace spiritual origins to the patriarch Abraham. Monotheistic religions often emphasized universal moral laws. Several factors contributed to the rise and spread of monotheism. Moral and ethical focus played a major role. Political unity also contributed. Belief in a single God supported the idea of unified communities or empires. Missionary activity helped expand these religions. Faiths such as Christianity and Islam actively spread their beliefs. Philosophical appeal was another factor. The idea of a single creator appealed to thinkers seeking a unified explanation. Influence on civilization. Monotheistic religions have deeply influenced human history and political institutions. Concepts such as justice, human dignity, and charity were foundational to many cultural and legal systems. Even in modern secular societies, many ethical frameworks trace their origins to monotheistic religious ideas. The rise of monotheism was a gradual process that changed how people understood the universe and morality. Today, these religions remain among the largest belief systems, continuing to shape cultures and societies globally.